My name is Bianca Pasello and this is Rising Collective. The name of this collection is Apesar de Tudo. That is Portuguese for despite everything. The Portuguese is because of my Brazilian heritage. I'm a Brazilian-American designer. This collection explores punk and genderless styles with distressing and hand-painted garments, contrasting silhouettes, working with angles, leather, and mostly just having the wearers feel like they can be completely expressive in their gender identities and in their own personal style. The punk movement was such a pivotal time because people were expressing themselves in a way that was very off-kilter and were prejudged a lot from how they looked, and people feared them, when at the end of the day it was just a younger population trying to make a difference and trying to feel heard. Since I was a very young kid, I was always drawing like even little stick figure croquis of my closet and creating designs and dresses, and I never left the house without a hat and boots that matched, even when I was like 2 or 3 years old. I do get excited about the fact that people are being more experimental with fashion and labeling clothing as who it should and shouldn't be for, which is very exciting to me coming up into the industry with that in mind. I do think that it's really important to start upcycling more because the amount of production that's happening is very wasteful, and that's something that I try and prioritize in my designs, is kind of reusing old garments and old fabrics. My biggest challenge has definitely been, I'm used to, having specific deadlines and specific guidelines to follow, especially throughout being a student in fashion. So creating the time for myself and keeping myself disciplined and also sewing from my tiny little New York apartment has definitely been probably the 2 biggest challenges, but it's also been really exciting having complete creative openness, and there's no limitations for me. So that can be, very daunting, but it's also been a really amazing experience I'm learning from. My creative process is definitely very all over the place. I would say the biggest part or piece that helps me when I'm designing is music. What I listen to while I'm creating, while I'm painting, conceptualizing, sewing, always plays a very big role in inspiring my collections and the mood of each of the garments. I listen to a lot of rock music, some dark wave. I always love drawing and sketching, even just to get myself in the mojo. That's definitely also a huge aspect of my design process.